Welcome back, Ninja Community, in person of quality statement disclaimer video. If you haven't watched that already, you should check it out. Or check out my other videos. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick run through, but a bunch of Asian weapons. Okay. First, I'm going to start with the nunchaku, right? Okay. The nunchaku was originally a farming tool. I'll just do this while I talk. Alright. The nunchaku was originally a farming tool. Okay, it evolved slightly different than the flail in European styles. They both started much more similar and had a similar purpose. The purpose of this as a tool was to strike shafts of rice. Rice would fall from the shaft, collect it on linen, and bring it. Anyways, the one end was slightly shorter than the other originally and heavier, much like the flail. For the flail, it was used for grain as opposed to rice. The rope became longer, the shorter end became heavier. Okay. What makes this such a good weapon to learn from is that it is also a teacher. It will let you know when you mess up most of the time. Very quickly, and if you start off with a real set, it will let you know with a sense of urgency. Respect the weapon, the weapon will respect you back. Fear the weapon. If you stop midway, you might hurt yourself. Okay. I suggest beginning new moves on your offhand, your non-dominant hand. So that when you switch to the other hand, learning that move, you intuitively know the movement. Okay. Also, if you're beginning, I suggest starting with a shortened stroke. Now, anytime you start, you should always check the rope so that you're like a quick pop, so that you don't accidentally have these flying off and accidentally hurting someone or damaging your coffee. Okay. So, the nunchuck is one of the most feared weapons. For good reason. Beginning moves for a nunchuck this is understanding that it is a fluid weapon as opposed to what's the opposite? Comment below if you know the opposite of fluid. And this. Okay. And that is the nunchucker. Another weapon, scythe, just again, like the other, is a farming tool, right? Okay, there are several ways to hold the scythe. Okay, there's here. 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 Again, that is here. Okay. Here. There's also here. Beginning motions for the side is just learning to switch hands. It can help catch with the finger. Turn it. Okay. It doesn't hurt to move while you practice with the side. Go right through the side. As a farming tool, these were slightly longer. This one's center one was slightly shorter, and the handle was probably the longest part. Okay. And the curve of the blade, not the blade, the curve of the edges are for the purposes of not harming your training partner if you were practicing with your training partner. Okay. The tonfa is very likely originally a crutch. This one is in the style. This one is in the style of a police baton, but it is not. It lacks the ball bearings. Several ways of holding the tonfa. This is one. This is another. That is another. And that is another. That's all I'll cover on that. Okay. There's also the katana, which is carried as a symbol of status, usually only by males of a certain caste. It wasn't until much later when females were allowed to carry a katana. In times of war, now there are people who practice arts that may not agree with me. However, your masters or your experts on the matter will very likely agree with me. Okay? Now you might practice the kick and punch way and consider it very wrong from edge to ever be down. However, in times of war, it was carried much like it is portrayed on the artwork on pottery. It was carried edge down, either lower or on higher. And then back here. Since it was more often a sidearm, it's much more devastating. I will not cover that. It's too ninja. Okay. As a as a symbol of status and as the secondary weapon in times of war, it is very unlikely that someone could wield a naginata, which was the primary weapon of choice in times of war. Okay? This is my katana. Okay. Right. As a symbol of status, it was more treated similar to a officer's pistol. The naginata, which I don't have a naginata, I do, however, have a shtick. And this is actually a shuttle handle. This movement is ambiguous with the katana. Okay. This is some ninja poetry. As a roof, I stand. I step through. See the rain, blood red. Okay. This is the body that leads the weapon that has the power. This movement is ambiguous. To the katana, the nagamaka, and the nagasashi. The nagasashi is the primary weapon used by women of the same caste that would carry these. Katana, they would use that as the weapon of defense of the homes while the men were off at war battle. Simulating a nagamaka with a double handle. The movement is essentially the same. Comes from here. Comes from here. The power is in the front, but it does not end there. As a roof, I step through. Rain split red. Okay. The arts of empty hand, which I think is a little bit comical that they teach weapons in empty hand. These were once, these weapons of Asia evolved mostly from farming equipment, just standard tools. Essentially, they are still tools. The katana was not a farming tool. The katana and the nagamaka were weapons designed specifically for war, specifically for battle. As you can see, if I was to carry the katana edge up, like those of the arts of empty hand and the arts of the punching and kicking way, they would very likely say that it must always be carried this way. However, in artwork of the Edo era on pottery, artwork from that period in history, it was portrayed in armor, worn differently, and it was very impractical to wield a nagamaka, which was the primary weapon, not the secondary weapon of what you see. It's not practical. You want your secondary weapon to not be in the way while you're using your primary weapon. Okay, so either I'm extremely brilliant and all of this is my intellectual property, or I could have been, maybe, we don't know, could have been trained by a real ninja. If you talk about ninja, not the Hollywood term, but where it comes from, or shadow warrior, shinobi, which literally translates to shadow warrior. The shadow warrior, the Japanese, the shadow warriors were trained by the death kami, the lesser, the forces of nature, death kami. They were considered forces of death and war. That is the ancient legends of the shinobi. The warrior, or those of the warrior caste, were the only ones allowed who had the power of both. They could own weapons such as katana and naginata, and were responsible for training civilians when it came to going to war. Those of the warrior caste allowed to wield katana that were not of his own guard, but the only ones allowed to have the power and knowledge of writing or ink and weapons. Now, fighters or soldiers were the ones who could wield weapons but not learn how to use ink, not learn how to write. It's too much power for them. These scribes were the ones who they could not learn how to fight, but they could learn writing. When someone became escalated to the position of warrior of that era, I'm talking more specifically to the Edo era, it was more likely escalated from the position of the warrior caste or fighter or respected. We'll get into some other traditions. Other knowledge with this video mentioned. I think I already gave you the quick rundown of the basic Asian weapons, Asian style weapons. But most of the power does not come through the upper body, but it's the body that completes the weapon. So if you haven't liked my video already, you watched it this far, you should hit like a ninja. Or subscribe to be alerted when I do these random videos. Hopefully the quality turns out good. I pray about it, and hopefully we'll have a good quality video out there. Now, every movement in the Qaeda has a purpose. It's understanding the context of the movement and how it applies. Otherwise, you're just reciting poetry without learning the meaning of the word. Okay. You can also find me on my Facebook under Mel-El, that's M-E-L-E-O, is my artist name, or my 10th ninja name. My first earned name was Ken, or Tommy Ken. The only part that stuck was Ken. And there's a joke in there, but I don't feel like getting into that. So, share my video with people who are ninja, but don't share it with people who ought to be ninja. They might accidentally learn something. Stay ninja, my friend. Stay ninja.